Hi, today is Saturday, August 8th, and I am really excited to be sharing some of the scents that I plan on warming as we transition from summer to fall. So where I live, it is still really hot and it stays warm well into September. And I am just one of those people who cannot warm the really heavy, cozy, spicy, warm fall scents when it's 95 degrees outside. So this is where these kind of transition scents for me come into play. I can still get that kind of hint of fall, get in the fall spirit without having those really, really heavy scents that I really do like to warm during the cooler fall months. So these are scents that I plan on warming kind of later in August and then certainly into September. I picked 15 from my collection. Most of them are still available. Some of them are retired, but I still wanted to share them anyway, and I will go ahead and dive in. So first up is a classic Scentsy fragrance, which I wish they would keep around all year because it is perfect as a transition scent from summer to fall, and that is Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed is just a fresh, juicy, sweet red apple. It's really authentic. It's really nice and fresh and clean. And I love it as we transition from summer to fall. I feel like the late summer, early fall months are prime apple picking season. And so I think it's strange that Scentsy chooses to discontinue this one during this time of year, but this is a classic that I will for sure be pulling out here in the next few weeks to get me into that fall spirit. So I love Johnny Appleseed. In that same kind of fruity vein, I pulled out Black Raspberry Vanilla. And this is another scent that I feel like is really appropriate all year round. It's just a nice, sweet, perfumey raspberry. It doesn't smell bakery at all. And I like it because it's fruity without being tropical, and it really doesn't have any spice note to it. So this is another just kind of nice fruity scent that I like to warm around this time of year. So I love Black Raspberry Vanilla. Another kind of fruity scent that is actually currently discontinued, but again, I love it for this time of year, is Spiced Pear. And this was available as a Bring Back My Bar a few rounds ago. And this is just a really nice kind of musky, spicy, perfumey pear type scent. It's not a real gourmand scent. It's more of a kind of fruity, perfumey, warm pear scent, but this is another really good one that I do like to pull out around this time of year to start transitioning into fall. So I love Spiced Pear. Now, I'm not a huge bakery person, but I do enjoy some bakery scents, especially in the fall time. And I find that a really good transition bakery scent for me is Blueberry Cheesecake, because you get the really kind of sweet notes from the cheesecake and the graham cracker crust, but it is balanced with a nice kind of fruity blueberry note. So this starts getting me into the bakery mood without being super heavy or super spicy. So I really like Blueberry Cheesecake. Now here are some others that are currently retired, and these are some, again, that I think Scentsy could get away with having available all year round. And to me, I kind of put these two in the same category. And they are Toasted Marshmallow and Bonfire Beach. And Toasted Marshmallow is just a really nice kind of sweet, toasted, gooey marshmallow, but it does kind of have a perfumey cologne-like quality. It's really, really nice, and I think a really good transition to fall scent. Bonfire Beach is really similar to me. It does have that kind of roasted marshmallow note, but there is an added kind of fresh aquatic note that does make them a little different, but I do like them both this time of year. And then another one that is currently unavailable but was recently available in the international collection is Pacific Sandalwood. And I've been holding on to this one because I think this would make a great transition from summer to fall scent. This is just a really nice, sweet kind of vanilla sandalwood scent. It does have just a hint of kind of a smoky incense vibe, but I think this one will be perfect in a bedroom as we transition to fall. It's not so heavy that I don't think it could be warmed during the warmer months, but I absolutely love that one and I am excited to give that one a try. And then another one that I am excited for is actually a new release for this fall winter catalog, and that is Dancing Sugar Plums. And this one, now that I actually have it in a bar, it smells a lot like Winterberry Apple Tea or Jack's Obsession, which are both really nice fall scents. But this one definitely has kind of a more toned down vibe in terms of the fall spices. So you do get kind of a sweet plum, a little hint of fall spice, but it's not overwhelming. And that's why I think this one would be a good option for me to transition from summer to fall, and then really get into kind of those Winterberry Apple Tea or Jack's Obsession type scents. Another new release that I am looking forward to warming soon is Almond Croissant. And again, I'm not a huge fan of bakery, but this one is really nice. And now that I have this one in a bar, I really do get more of that kind of almond extract note. To me, this smells a lot like an almond cookie. So it's nice and sweet. You do get a little hint of kind of a cinnamon sugar vibe, but it's not too heavy. And that's why I think this one would be great as we transition into the fall time, especially if I am feeling in a more kind of cozy mood. Another scent that is in that bakery category is Apple Cherry Strudel. And this one is really, really nice. It has a really nice, warm, gourmand cinnamon note, but it's really well balanced with a fruity cherry, a fruity apple. And I think that one makes this a bakery scent that really can be enjoyed all year round. But for me, again, where I'm not huge into bakery scents during the spring and summer, this is a perfect way for me to transition into some of those more heavy bakery scents to enjoy during the fall. So I love Apple Cherry Strudel. And then here is another new release that I'm really excited to try. This is Autumn Road Trip. So this definitely has a little bit more of those autumn vibes. It's apple and pear mixed, and it's really nicely blended with this kind of masculine woodsy note. So it's not spicy, it's not heavy. That's why I think this one will be one that I really will enjoy as we start getting closer to fall in September. It just smells like kind of a fruity, masculine, woodsy fall scent, and I really like that one. And then if I'm feeling kind of in a citrusy mood, I really like July's scent of the month, Rise and Sunshine. I think this will actually be better as we transition into the fall time because it does have a hint of fall spices. I really get clove and ginger mixed with a really nice, soft, sweet orange. And this is a really good performer. And so I'm excited to have this one available as we go into the fall. I think that this one is actually currently retired, but I do have several of these from when it was a scent of the month. And then as we're getting closer to the first day of fall, which is September 22nd, and if I'm feeling in a more kind of spicy cinnamon type mood, I am excited to give baked apple pie a try. So this, you definitely pick up a nice spicy sharp bakery cinnamon mixed with a really nice apple note to me, this smells like apple pie filling without the crust. So again, if I'm feeling in a more kind of cozy mood, if I am wanting a little bit more of that cinnamon, I am excited to reach for baked apple pie. And then, of course, I had to have this bar available to warm on the first day of fall, and that is First Day of Fall. This one was available last year, and I did have it. And I remember it being a little bit on the lighter side, but I wanted to pick it up again just so that I would have it available to warm on that first day of fall. And this is really nice. So it's a nice blend of some fall spices. I really pick up a lot of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon, but it is again kind of blended with just a nice kind of fresh fall air vibe, kind of woodsy, and I really like that one. So it is a little more fall forward, but definitely one that I will have on hand as we get closer to fall. And then I do have a few honorable mentions that I wanted to talk about, and then I will tell you my favorite transition from summer to fall scent of all time. So one of my honorable mentions is Here Comes the Sunflowers. I don't have this in wax, and I wish that I did. This was a new release for the spring summer catalog, and I actually warmed the bar that I had of this earlier in the summer. It is just a really nice kind of sunflower perfume type scent. And I think this is a really good one to have in late summer. I did not get another bar of this before it went out of stock toward the end of the last catalog season, since he was having a really hard time keeping up with the demand for the bars. So I didn't get another bar of this, and I didn't put it in my Scentsy club, but if it comes back next year, this is definitely one that I will enjoy as we transition from summer to fall. And then the other two honorable mentions that I have are actually both retired, but I did want to give them a shout out. So these are both scents that I think would be really, really good in a bathroom in the fall time, or in the transition to fall time. Most of the scents that I like in my bathroom are kind of fresh, aquatic type scents that smell a little more summery to me. And so I do think it's nice to have a few scents available that are a little more subdued. So from the international collection, I'm excited to try Salted Lavender in my bathrooms as we transition into fall, and then to have this one on hand for the fall. It's just a really nice kind of lavender soap vibe, and I think it'll be really, really good in a bathroom. And then the other one that I wanted to mention was available several fall winter catalogs ago, and I absolutely love it. It is Quiet Grove, and this is a really nice fresh scent, but it's not super aquatic, it's not super summery. It is mostly bergamot, but it also has a little bit of jasmine and a little bit of sandalwood that kind of bring down the brightness of that bergamot and make it a little more appropriate for the fall. So I absolutely love Quiet Grove as we head into fall, and I hope this one makes a return someday. So that leaves me with my favorite transition from summer to fall scent of all time. It is actually currently retired. It is in my Scentsy club, but it does make an appearance in Bring Back My Bars frequently, and that is Apple Press. To me, I think this is the perfect summer to fall transition scent. It is a really nice, fresh, juicy red apple. It's almost the same apple that's in Johnny Appleseed, but you get just a tiny, tiny hint of kind of a fall spicy potpourri type note. It's not gourmand. It doesn't smell like a bakery apple. It smells more like a fall apple potpourri, and I absolutely love it. So it's not too spicy. It's not too heavy. That's why I love it when it's still kind of warm outside, but it definitely gets me in that fall mood. So I am excited to finish out some of my summer warming, and then pull out some of these bars yours as we transition from summer to fall. I would love to know what scents you like to warm this time of year. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.